Hi, welcome to the third episode of Spin Around. We are spinning into tech on this episode. Today, we are going to talk about the emergence of ads on the internet. Ads are literally inevitable in today's internet world. We all have searched for something on the internet and then ended up getting the exact same thing on the internet while we are browsing later on. Yeah, I know this has happened with every one of us. Ever wonder why this happens? Hang in till the end and you will know why. It's rewind time, and I will take you back in the time when the internet was created. It was way back in the past. At the time of creation, the internet was limited. It was not available for people like you and me to use. But then, soon after a few years, it was made available to the people. During that time, it was new to everyone. It was so unreal to see this. This gave rise to one of the biggest and challenging questions for all the internet content creators. Everyone was like, oh, what do we do now other than asking people to pay? After all, no one wants to work for free, right? Also, it wasn't possible to make the internet services on to pay basis. A lot of thoughts were led into it. Boom! And finally, one of the ideas seemed to be great. That's how the idea of ads was coined. The content was made available to the people for free, but this was along with the cost of ads. Thus, this began the era of digital advertising on the internet. However, ads weren't new, as they were served regularly on television and radios and so on. Finally, ads became a thing for the financial survival of the content creators of the internet. This online model of advertising was waiting to be executed, and soon it was executed. After that, a lot of time passed on the internet. Companies began to find out that these ads don't work for everyone. Something had to be done. It was because a particular ad might appeal to one person, but also at the same time, it might not appeal to everyone. There was a need to have this customization for ads. How could they do it? They wanted to target a specific ad for specific people, as desires of people varied. The question about how to do it for the masses arrived. Yeah, you might think that conducting surveys and getting to know all accounts might help, but considering the size of internet, it was pretty big, so it wasn't simply possible to do so. Thus, all of this led to the decision of using the data which you create on the internet to serve you better ad. You might wonder, what data do you generate on the internet? Well, it's what you search, your browsing patterns, the clicks, the sites you visit, and so on. Yes, it does sound scary at first, but that is how it works. This means that the next time you search for something, they keep a record of it anonymously. Once they know about you search for this, they serve you an ad related to it. Haha. So the next time you browse the internet and found ads of the same thing you were looking for, don't panic. It is one of the way of the content providers to make money with the ads you interact or watch with. Yes, there are many sneaky ways of getting ads, but you can turn those off, including from giants like Google from your account settings. So do not worry much. Remember this, the internet is free and whatever is free comes with a cost, be it your privacy or anything else. As I said about the sneaky ways, the data which they mine from you can be used for a lot of other things as well. Like one of them being your data getting sold to other third parties. Remember the Cambridge Analytica scandal by Facebook? If you are unaware about this, check out the Verge article for the same. That is indeed one of the evil ways of how your data can be used when it goes into the wrong hands. Thus, I would recommend you to turn off the data tracking whenever you can from your account setting. Trust no one with your internet activity data. Thus, I hope that this episode of Spin Around gave you a clear insight into why ads exist in the first place on the internet. Subscribe to the podcast so you don't miss new episodes. Do share with your friends and family too. Thank you.